Okay, hi. Can you introduce yourself for us today?
Hello, my name is Nguyễn Nhật Minh. I'm a former student of JOLO, and today I will come back to make an interview with the teacher.
Good. And how old are you?
This spring I will be 22.
22. Awesome. And where do you live? Are you from Ho Chi Minh or?
My hometown was in Long An province, but currently I live here.
Okay, awesome. So you've recently studied IELTS with JOLO, and obviously a lot of our students have a lot of questions about that. So out of the 4 IELTS skills, what would you say is your strongest skill?
My strongest skills was, I think, I think it's reading and listening.
Okay. And which one do you enjoy practicing the most?
I think I enjoy practicing the most is listening. Although the score of my reading is higher.
I see. And how do you practice your listening? What kind of ways were you practicing when you practiced for your IELTS test?
I think talking about practicing, I didn't practice that much. I think it came from the habit of mine that I listen to foreign music, foreign movie a lot.
Okay. And if that was your strongest, what would you say was your weakest skill? Which one did you find the hardest to improve when you studied?
I think it's not just me, but a lot of Vietnamese students is writing and of course speaking, because we don't have the opportunity to practice this in our secondary and high school.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So when you were practicing for your weaker skills, did you have to spend more of your time on this, or did you spend an even amount of time on each of the skills?
I think, of course, we're supposed to spend more time on it because I didn't spend that much of time. I didn't get the expected score on the skills.
I see. Okay. So, do you have any tips for any of our other students who are thinking about IELTS or who are currently studying IELTS? Ways that you found helped you in your studying for the test?
Before getting to the test, I joined a lot of groups on internet, but one thing I realized that we focus too much on the quantity of the exercise, but we should focus more of the quality. Maybe we should focus more on the weakness. We spend more time on it, more than just what our strength is.
It's very easy to practice the things that we like and that we're good at, but we do need to spend more time to practice the parts we're a little weaker at, of course. So when you were practicing for it, did you find that you had to divide your time between your studies at school? How did you manage your time when you were studying for the IELTS?
The fun thing is I do not spend that much of time practicing. I spend most of my time at JOLO.
Okay.
I just focus on the time at JOLO. That's why I say I like to focus on the quality of the quality time.
I see. So did you find the teachers at the centre with JOLO were there to support you and helped you a lot through your course?
Yes, I think one of the reasons that I want to came back to JOLO for this course is because of the teacher, because I have the opportunity to learn with Mr. Pascal before. So I like his method. I think the way he communicates with us is very good, and he a bit strict, and I like that because learning by yourself is not easy at all.
Yeah, it's hard to stay disciplined and to motivate. Yeah, Pascal is very good at that for sure.
Yes.
So when you were studying, would you say that your English developed a lot over your course? Do you think that you moved through the skills a lot when you studied, or was it more to confirm things that you already had learned?
I think we all have potential in ourselves, and I think through those courses I do not get better. I just gain things that I have, but I haven't realized, or maybe the teacher helped me to emphasize on those skills more, or there are tips that help me to do not waste my time on studying and exercising.
Yeah, excellent. And what did you find the differences were between studying with a Vietnamese teacher and then having classes like you mentioned with teacher Pascal and studying with a foreign teacher. What were the differences you found there?
Because I think the good thing learning with the foreign teacher, because it's your language, especially like with Mr. Pascal, he's speaking UK,
Yes,
so
from London, yeah.
it's London, and because of that he's stricter with us, and the tips he gives is more useful. Usually Vietnamese teacher, they focus on raising the band, raising the score,
Mhm.
but with the foreign teacher, I see that they just help us to improve what we have.
Yeah, I see what you mean. They help to develop your skills in a more natural way. Yeah, excellent. What did you think about the learning environment with JOLO? Did you find it was helpful for your studying? You said you spent quite a lot of time at JOLO.
Yeah. The first time I studied at JOLO, very random. I went to JOLO and I'm very surprised because not only the teacher is very helpful, but also the supporter of JOLO. They are very warm, very welcoming.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And why did you study IELTS? Was there a goal or a target for you? What was it in regards to that you studied the course?
In the past, I took IELTS because I was very curious. I have never took any test, English test before, like this officially. And then I go back to take another test because I want to, because there's something eager in me. I want to take a higher band, and also because in the future I really want to work for international company or corporation, and I think it will open a lot of opportunity for me.
I see. And what kind of industry are you looking for a job in?
I'm looking because my major in university is PR and communication.
I see.
Yeah, and I think this is the huge advantage for me if I have a high score in IELTS.
I see. So before we finish, do you have any last tips for any of our other students? Any advice you'd give to anybody who's thinking about taking an IELTS course?
Like I mentioned a lot in this interview, like my advice for you, just focus on the quality rather than the quantity. Focus on what you have, focus on your weakness, spend more time with it, talking to your teacher. Communication is the key. The teacher and the mentor, they will help you a lot on your study path. And I always give this tip for my friends. When you go to take an IELTS test, let's lose, don't think too much. When you are relaxed, you will give the best performance.
Excellent, that's very true. Min, it's been really nice talking to you today, and we're really glad that we could give you a hand at JOLO to get the score that you got.
Yes. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Take care. Brilliant.